Welcome to DM1, Digital Mortar's software as a service platform for in-store customer analytics. Today, I'm going to walk you through an example of how we use DM1 to figure out why a promotion that worked in one store didn't work in another. Our November campaign targeted women's jackets. We had a promotion with three components: 15% for targeted merchandise, an interactive display, and a plus 50 promo. It worked pretty well in the downtown LA store, but not in SF's Union Square, even though the two stores had the same configuration. What happened? DM1 has traditional BI tools like tables and charts, but for store layout analytics, I'm going to focus on the store visualization tool. It lets us see our analytics in the context of the store, but it's far more interactive and powerful than a traditional heat map. I've started with the Union Square store. Here, I'm seeing which areas of the store get the most traffic, raw counts, from red, highest, to cold blue, lowest. Well, of course, people have to come through the entrance, and we can see that this store shows a strong path from entrance to shoes, with everything along the way getting plenty of traffic. But women's jackets isn't on that path. To see if that's the problem, I might check out other stores. My Fashion Island store is too different to really draw conclusions from, but my downtown store has the same configuration. Looking at the downtown store, I can see that women's jackets is more heavily trafficked. But why? And when does that happen? Is the downtown store doing a better job of steering traffic from shoes to jackets? To answer that question, I'll look at a metric called draws. Draws measure where visitors went first in the store. At the downtown store, women's jackets is one of the top draws. I can see it got more than 6,000 draws on about 23,000 visits, with about 9,000 attributed conversions. Let's compare that to the Union Square store. Here, I can see that it got about 3,000 draws on almost 19,000 visits and about 5,500 attributed conversions. The number of visits is less, but we can see right away that nearly all of that is from immediate direct traffic to the women's jacket section. Our conversion rate is worse, but that's not surprising since direct traffic to an area tends to have the highest conversion rate. It's clear that the Union Square store is going to have to work harder to sell women's jackets. That might start by changing my greeter script or moving promotions to the front of the store or into a natural cross-sell area that gets good traffic in the Union Square store. Let's use DM1 to figure out a strategy. I'll start by drilling down to a finer grain level of detail on a metric around engagement, linger rate. Next, I'll overlay where I had my merchandising drives in the month I'm interested in. With linger rate as my metric, I can see that my plus 50 is doing better than my interactive or 15% off in getting engagement. If I look at conversions, the story is even stronger. Plus 50 is working the best, then the interactive display, and then the 15%. If I wanted to use that promo, where might I put it to drive effective cross-sell? Well, to answer that question, I can apply a segment looking only at the people who viewed women's jackets. Let's go back up to a section level view. I can see that hoodies is likely to be a good choice, strongly related to jackets with a lot of cross-segment traffic, and it lies on that main diagonal flow that I saw at the very beginning that draws a lot of Union Square traffic. That's how I can shape a promotion strategy with DM1. Cool. The StoreViz tool is a core component of DM1. It's the best way we have to do analytics in the context of everything you know about the physical store. But there's another tool in DM1 that makes these kind of store comparison analyses even easier and takes full advantage of the StoreViz. Note that I can compare on store, date, metric, or segment. I'm going to follow the analysis I just did and compare the Union Square store to the downtown store. Now, I can compare these two stores on any metric and any segment. Everything else is held constant. You can see how easy it is to compare these two stores across visits, draws, lingers, and of course, conversions. I can follow the same analysis and see why and how Union Square store is lagging when it comes to women's jackets, and I can use customer behavior to create my action plan. When it comes to optimizing your store, there is nothing like DM1. Not done optimizing? Check out our video on using DM1 to optimize your staffing, or take in our product overview.